Alright, so we're back again. We got a new video on the recent Christmas Card Wars update. It went into effect late in the evening on December 3rd. If you haven't gotten the update already, um, let me see, on Google Android devices, either if you have auto update on, it should have automatically updated you. If you don't have automatic update, go into the App Store, Google Play Store, search for Cardwars, and where it normally says install or open, it will say update, and you can manually update it from there. If you are on an Amazon device, Kindle Fire, Kindle Fire HD, whatever, they're a little bit behind. The update, as far as I know, at the time of this video, is not out yet. So if you're on a Kindle, you'll have to wait a bit. iOS, I think they were lagging behind, but I believe Apple has, I believe they have the update already. So, into the description of the update, as we can see here, they're calling it sweater time, and appropriately so because there's some new heroes, and actually they're not new heroes. It's just Finn, Jake, BMO, Princess Bubblegum, Ice King, and Lumpy Space Princess, and they're just versions of those heroes with Christmas sweaters on and slightly different abilities. Um, those new hero cards are among the other specialty cards that you'll be able to get during this Christmas update, which is, I believe, till January 15th. I may be mistaken on that. It's January something. Anyway, and in the description here it says new holiday sweater hero cards, holiday themed treehouse, and loot chests, special creature, spell, and building cards, limited availability, and an adventure calendar, and of course daily gifts for logging in. So the adventure calendar, I can't show you that because I didn't think to take a screenshot when it happened. It basically, every 24 hours when you log in, this calendar will come up, and it'll show you basically like a month's worth of time, and every day on there there's a predetermined gift, and it's basically coins, gems, hearts. There's like one or two cards, I think a gold card at the very end and a regular card somewhere in the middle, and there's also two holiday keys. These holiday keys, the first time you log in after the update, you'll get one holiday key right away. And at this time, what that holiday key allows you to do is basically open up one algebraic chest for free. And right now, since it's the Christmas update, it looks like a Christmas holiday chest. It's still the same as the regular algebraic chest. It's just aesthetically different. Anyway, when you open it up for the first time with that holiday key, you will be awarded Christmas Sweater Jake, as you can see here. So everybody should get this. As soon as you get the update and get the holiday key and open the chest, everybody gets this. After that, there's one more holiday key like halfway through the calendar. Obviously, we'll have to wait to get that key to see if it opens something specific or if it just gives you another go at the holiday algebraic chest. So as we go into the game, one of the first things you'll notice on this screen here is where this used to be a little pumpkin. There is a wreath there. We'll get into that in just a moment, but for now we're going to click the algebraic chest. And on the algebraic chest, you can see that the trick or treat or Halloween chest has been replaced with a holiday chest, little green and candy cane snowman looking thing. Like I said, this is still the same as a regular algebraic chest. It's just visually different. The holiday festival did start well, from the time of this video a few hours ago, the holiday festival was not in effect as soon as the update came out. It took several hours before the holiday festival became available. So if you were buying chests and not receiving any holiday cards, that's because you were buying chests before the holiday festival started. So now that the festival has started, I'll go ahead and show you the cards that are available that you can get. It's not guaranteed, but you can get. These are the ones that we found so far. And when I say we, I'm part of a Facebook group that's all about Cardwars. We nearly have 1,000 members. If you want to join the group, you're welcome to. It is a closed group. You just have to ask to join, and we'll add you in. Link will be in the description to the Facebook group. So far, these are the cards we found. I'll go through them. You can see them all at one time, and I'll just kind of tell you a few things about them. There seems to be one creature per landscape for the standard landscapes. The purple cow is for corn, the pea soup barfer is for swamp, the wall of chocolate is for sand, and the snowballs for the nice lands, and blue slimy for the ice plains. In addition to those 5, there are 4 rainbow creatures. The rainbow gnome, and the paladin. Actually, I should have said 2 rainbow creatures, but 4 rainbow cards, because the other 2 is 1 building, 1 spell. Got the magic hot dog pie and the candy igloo. And out of all the cards that are available, the candy igloo seems to be the only one that's really worthwhile, and that's no surprise considering how lame all the Halloween cards were. The candy igloo kind of acts like a perpetual cough syrup. If any of you have the cough syrup magic card, you know that it's a one-time use that allows you to take any one of your creatures and swap its magic attack and defense points. Well, the candy igloo is a building, and that candy igloo will stay on the field until another magic card removes it or something. But until that time, all the creatures in that lane, your creature and the enemy's creature, will have the cough syrup effect applied to them, which means their attack and defense will be reversed. So if you play that right, it can be pretty powerful. It can also hurt you, but anyway. In addition to all those, there are some new hero cards. Jake, as you can see, you already saw, and we found these 4: Bimo, Ice King, Princess Bubblegum, and Finn. However, we think that there may be one more. If you look at this picture again, and this is the new artwork for the Christmas edition of Cardwars, and you can see that every character on here has been represented in a hero card with the exception of Lumpy Space Princess. So, even though nobody in our group has found her yet, we're under the assumption that she's probably been made into a sweater card hero, and somebody will find her soon. And if so, I'll update the video and put an annotation, let everybody know. So yeah, those are the cards. The next thing, if we go back here, you'll notice that, like I said before, the wreath has been put in place of the pumpkin, and if you click on the wreath, you're going to see this screen. And there's 2 cool things here. You got the Daily Dungeons of Doom and the Holiday Gift. So first, we'll talk about the Holiday Gift. And in the Holiday Gift, it's basically the exact same thing as the Trick or Treat Wheel from the Halloween. As a matter of fact, it is the exact same thing. They just changed the name of it. So once a day, you get a free spin, and you can get hearts and gems and coins, regular card, gold card, or black card. And of course, you can spend an extra gem for a free spin. Nothing changes there. Going back, we have the Daily Dungeons of Doom. Now, this is something that I mentioned in my previous videos when I did the Halloween Card Wars update. And I told you guys that in the game files for the Halloween update that we had found information alluding to a dungeon system being implemented into the game. and I couldn't prove it to anybody. I didn't want to show game file information or anything like that in my videos, but now it's finally here. So all those people who doubted me, or just were skeptical, here you go. Dungeons have finally been implemented. Albeit they're not exactly what we thought they were going to be. They operate quite differently, and I'll go through that now. When you click on the Dungeon of Doom, you'll see this screen, and it tells you the name of the current dungeon that's available. There is a timer there. I believe it's like 20 or 24 hours worth of time that you get to play these dungeons. When you click on the dungeon, you'll see the levels come up. There are 5 levels, levels 0 through 4. And the first level is always going to cost 5 hearts. And it goes up by 5 for each level. So level 1 is 10, level 2 is 15, level 3 is 20, and level 4 is 25 hearts. The play style of the dungeon matches, they're the same as any other match, with a few exceptions. The place where if you even care about this, but the setting of the match is a new dungeon level, which is cool. It's not super awesome, but it's cool. And the real big difference here is the cards that your opponent uses. Okay, so there are multiple dungeons, and you only get to compete in one dungeon in a 24-hour period. This particular dungeon that you see on your screen is it's called the Dungeon of Fear. The first dungeon that I had when I updated the game was the Dungeon of Thirst, and Princess Bubblegum was the opponent in the Dungeon of Thirst. And in this dungeon, it's Lumpy Space Princess. She is a sand opponent and uses 4 lanes of sand and nothing but sand creatures, except for, spells and such, and buildings. Surprisingly, there doesn't seem to be any special reward system built into the dungeons, which is something that we were all hoping for. There is one reward aspect that I want to mention, and that is in level 4, which is the 5th level. You're essentially guaranteed a 5-star black chest drop. So as soon as you start playing level 4, you kill one of your enemies, creatures or 2, and you'll see this 5-star chest drop. It's like guaranteed 100%. The thing with that 5-star chest is it's not like a special chest that has exclusive cards or anything like that. It's basically just a regular 5-star chest, and you can get pretty much any 5-star card out of it. Now, what I noticed is the drops in these dungeon levels do seem to give you cards that pertain to the landscape of your opponent. So in this one here, because Lumpy Space Princess is a sand enemy and she's using all 4 sand landscapes, your drops are more than likely going to be sand cards, with the exception of magic and buildings, because they don't have any landscapes, and you can still get magic and buildings. So yeah, but that's basically it. You just get a 5-star chest on the last level. Nothing super special. We haven't seen all of the dungeons yet, of course. Some more time needs to pass by before we get to see all the dungeons and see if any of these other dungeons hold anything special within them. But so far, yeah, not that great. These dungeons are really only seem to appeal to people who have already finished the game, have finished all 120 levels, and have a deck that they're happy with and don't have much to do.